Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Joyful Living. Today I am sharing with you my brand new planner for 2020. It is by Plum Paper. I'm going to tell you why I love it, why I picked it out, and I'm going to compare it to my Erin Condren from last year, and I'm really glad you're here. So here on Joyful Living, you guys know if you've been around for a while, we talk about all kinds of different things that bring me joy. And one of the things that brings me a lot of joy in my life is being and staying organized. And nothing does that for me better than my planner. Now, my planners have been a big part of my life, really all of my working life, but especially the last few years as I've become an entrepreneur, keeping track of, ideas that I have for the channel, different things that I want to be working on. It is a lot, and there are a lot of monkeys in this brain, so there's a lot to keep track of, and I have to have a place to corral it all. Add to that I have a husband who travels. He's an airline pilot. His schedule changes every month, so having a place where I can have his schedule plus the schedule for our 3 college-age boys, tuition bills being due, and all of the running of our household, I could not do my life without a good planner. Now, the last few years, in fact, this was my 4th year this past year to be an Erin Condren girl. I started with the smaller Happy Planner from, I think this is last year's. This is 2017's, I think, or 2016. What year were you, planner? Oh, no, this was 2018. So this was last year's planner. The size really didn't work for me. You can see I have stuff falling out everywhere. And because I am a major journaler, I wanted more space to take notes. So for 2019, I upgraded to the Erin Condren 8.5 by 11. Now, the problem with this one was that I did not love that it didn't have a daily view. It only had a monthly view. But it did have plenty of pages for me to take notes. But when I went to reorder it, I could not buy this size anymore. And they said they don't know when or if they're going to get it back in. So I had to go on the hunt for a different kind of planner. Now, I went on Twitter and asked for recommendations. And oh my gosh, people had so many great suggestions. And I finally came across Plum Paper. And I got the planner the other day. I haven't done much writing in it because I really wanted to show it to you guys before I started working with it. But so far, I am loving it. Now, I'll try to insert some footage of that. I tried to do the overhead thing, and we learned that Jen is terrible at that, and it was very frustrating. So I'm just going to try to kind of hold it up and show it to you. Although I will take some still photographs of the individual pages so you can get kind of an up close look. You can, of course, also do that on their website. Now, I don't have a discount code for you today or an affiliate code or anything like that. This is just my opinion. I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to show it to you. So this is the front cover, and I did find out when I showed this on Instagram that I guess this is a Mormon hymn, and I did not know that. I'm not Mormon, but I love the sentiment. There is sunshine in my soul today. I actually went online and listened to the Mormon Tabernacle Choir do it, and it was just beautiful. And then I put my name in this blue color. There were lots of ways you could customize your cover, and I really liked that. The cover has this plastic cover, and the coils are very similar to the Erin Condren. They are just a tiny bit smaller. And then when you open it up, you come to just your basic kind of layout of the months of the year, which is really nice. And I know you guys are like, why didn't you show this to us the other way? I know, I can't film, and the tripod wasn't working, and it was a whole thing. When you first open it up, there are special dates, so you can put, birthdays and things like that, which I love, ideas and goals. But now I'm going to show you what I really, really love about the monthly view. And that is these goals and highlights. So you've got these 3 different spaces for you to put goals that you might have for yourself for the month. You've got birthdays, events, things to remember, and this is before every single month. And then you've got this lovely blank page, which I need blank pages so much, you guys. And then you get into your monthly view and your daily view. So your monthly layout just looks like this, very basic. This is very similar to what was in the Erin Condren, but then the daily view is what I am swooning over. The daily view, you have your day. So you have Monday, January 30th is what's here. Your priority for the day, to do today, and you can write all that down. So if you're a bullet journal fan, this is a great place to do that. You've also got this blank space here for the week. A lot of times I will have weekly goals, things that I need to get done at some point during the week, but I don't exactly know what day. So that space is going to work really well for me. And then on the other side, this was one thing I liked as well to track my running. You have this habit tracker. So I can write down the running that I'm doing, what days of the week I'm doing it, cross training and things like that. So if you are a runner or a person who does yoga or who is just trying to get into better habits, that's a great place to track that as well. Another feature I loved is that every single month has kind of its own color scheme. And then they have this really cute little monogram for the month, which I thought those were really sweet. When I first opened it up and it had a J, I thought they personalized it for me. No, this is for January. And then every month looks pretty much the same. It did come with stickers, and I'll show you those when I get to the end. And then when you flip to the very end of the year, there is a lot of blank pages. So you have one blank note page for each month. And then at the very end of the year, you have lots of just regular blank pages. So I will definitely be utilizing those. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 blank pages. And then there's kind of these other really helpful pages, like there's a page here for your passwords. And then there is my contacts, which you guys, if you don't have like people's phone numbers written down, if you lose your phone, you're screwed. So it's good to have that place to write down your contacts. Now, the other thing I love is it has 2 pockets, and these are the stickers that it came with, which are super cute. I'm not a big like stickers and washi tape and all that kind of girl with my planners. My planners are workhorses, and if you look at any of my planners, you will see tons of crossouts and messiness and all that. And I know that for some people that drives them crazy, and their planners being like perfectly cute and adorable. Some of you have YouTube channels where you do this, and I am like in awe of that. That is not how I work. I work as kind of this messy conglomeration of a million different things happening at once. It's what works for me. So really the most important thing about any planner is what is going to work to keep you organized. Because of the fact that the work that I do is creative, I really need for my planner to be a space where I can corral all of that because there are a lot of ideas going on up here, and this gives me a space for all those things to go. So I love that. In the back also there are 2 pockets. This is really good for travel documents and things like that because I travel so much, as part of my job. Even though a lot of it is electronic, I still like to have paper copies of certain things, especially if I'm traveling overseas. I don't know if I'm going to have good internet connection. So it's really nice to have a place to put all of those as well. So comparing it to the Erin Condren. I know the one big question everybody had when I posted the picture on Instagram was the paper quality. I would say that the Erin Condren paper is definitely thicker, and the Plum paper is definitely softer, if that makes sense. But I use the Flair pens. In fact, I'm rather obsessed. Here's all my Flair pens right here. And I have had 0 bleed through. Now, I haven't tried any other kind of marker, but I really don't think any kind of marker would bleed through. And your monthly goals are on this really thick cardstock. So I really like that as well. And again, the whole reason I chose Plum paper was because of the 8.5 by 11 size and the fact that I've got that monthly layout and the daily layout. Now, the other thing is, the Plum Paper Planner was, I believe, at least 30% less. It might have even been less than that. It might have been like half. This is a much less expensive planner than the Erin Condren. So if I can get it to work for me and it has the layout I like and it's less expensive, then that is a win-win. When you are trying to decide on a planner, I think you really have to take into account how you live your life. And I know a lot of us have tried multiple different planners before we decide on one that's really going to work for us. But I get a lot of joy, especially this time of year, about just kind of dreaming about the next year, thinking about what my goals are. And if you're a vision board person, the thing I loved about the monthly goals is, let's say that, I'm thinking that I want to be by 15,000 subscribers by July, which by the way, that would be amazing. I'm going to go to July and I'm going to write under my goal number 1, I'm going to write 15,000 subscribers, because I do think there's something about putting that out into the universe, right? You are stating your intention, and I'm going to do the work that I need to do and put in the effort that I need to put forth in order to ensure that that's going to happen. For all of those reasons, I think this is going to be a great planner for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I am not going to become a planner channel. There's people that do the whole plan with me thing. And by the way, I love watching those. That's not me, but I had mentioned online that I had gotten the new planner. You guys wanted a review. I can highly recommend it, both for the price and the quality is really good. And yeah, I just really love the planner. So this is going to be it for 2020. If you haven't already subscribed, I wish you would. As we get into the holidays, I have so many fun videos planned. I can't wait to share them with all of you, and make sure you don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day, and whatever you're doing, you're finding joy. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.